So usually my topics are not gender focused, but today this one is. This one is for the men alone. This topic is for men. The topic is the right man for the wrong woman. So being the right man for the wrong woman, this doesn't apply to everyone, but you would know if it applies to you. If you're in a relationship with one of these ladies or groups that I list, you would understand what I'm talking about. So number one is a damaged woman. Someone that needs therapy in the sense that maybe it's childhood trauma. So maybe she needs to deal with something that she grew up with and needs to change, needs therapy. And then you staying there trying to fix something that you cannot fix. Hoping that love is enough, that, oh, if I give you some more time, she will change. And then it never happens. Weeks turn into months. Months turn into years. And the longer you stick around, the more likely you become damaged as well. And then you come out and date somebody else that's not damaged, and then it's a whole crazy cycle. So the earlier you realize that you cannot change someone that doesn't want to change, that change has to come from within, the better for you. Then the second type of lady is a lady that's still not over her ex. So this lady, you meet her, but somehow you're blinded because you already know from the first date, maybe she's talking about her ex a lot. Oh, he used to do this, he did this. I remember when he did this, in a nice way, or it could be in a bad way. Like, my ex was crazy, he was mad, he was stupid. The point is that she's talking about her ex way too much than she should. And you see these signs, but you still just like this person because you want to believe that if I give it time, she's going to like me too. And then you keep trying to do things to win her over. So you're buying gifts, if it's money, you're spending money on her and everything, but she's thinking about her broke ex that, they would lay on the mattress and think about their future, what they wanted to name their kids. And you're here, trying to change her mind, trying to be that present boyfriend, but her mind, her heart, emotionally, mentally, she's still focused on her ex. Or if it's the other way around, the ex was rich and she's telling you, oh, he bought me this, he used to do this and that for me. You'll be doing your best to outdo her ex. He used to buy her gifts, he used to do this, so you're trying to buy 10 times the gifts, do extra. But then that would never work because emotionally and mentally, she's not there. So you're going to stay there long enough till you find out that you're just a distraction, till she gets her life together. She might even get back with her ex, So at that point, you're the right guy because you're ready for a relationship, ready for something serious. But she's the wrong woman because she's still focused on her ex. She's still mentally and emotionally with her ex. So the first one I mentioned was the damaged woman who might be damaged from trauma from her childhood and needs to heal and needs to change, but it needs to be from her choice. It needs to be her own decision. You cannot change her. And then the second one I listed was the lady still emotionally and mentally on her ex. So no matter what you do, she's still going to be there until she's ready. And so the third lady is the one that has trust issues. And this might stem from the fact that maybe in the past someone had broken her heart, broken her trust. So she just feels like anybody I meet could easily, I just don't trust anybody basically. And so you would find hints of this. You would see the hints. You might choose to ignore it, but the hints will be there. So you would see a situation where she's like, where you'd be like, oh, so I'll call you back. And she's like, are you sure you'll call me back? Like, why wouldn't I call you back? Like, it's not that deep. You would see situations where she's like, where are you? Like, I'm at home. Are you sure you're at home? Okay, do a video call. You would see the lack of trust come in little ways at first, but then it would get bigger because there's no trust. And till that person heals, you cannot change that person. You're always going to have to say, okay, do you want to have the password to my phone? When I'm here, I'll call you. I'll take a picture to prove I'm here. If I'm with a female, I'll take a picture and make sure that maybe I'm on Zoom so you can see me. It's always like trying to reassure that person, and it will become tiring. So that's you being the right man for the wrong person as well, because that person is currently dealing with trust issues that has nothing to do with you, but it's going to affect you. So you cannot be in a relationship like that and expect it to just flourish. The fourth lady is someone that's emotionally unavailable. And when you're trying to turn an emotionally unavailable person to a wife, it's not advisable. The person has to come out of that first, right? Because the more you try, the more you'll be left with emotional scars. So in conclusion, the earlier you learn to avoid these 4 types of women, not because they're bad people, but they're just the wrong woman for you, because you're the right man at this point in the sense that you're ready. And this doesn't apply to every man, obviously. So you're the right man at this point, but she's the wrong woman because she's dealing with something else. So the earlier you learn to notice and identify those things, the better for you. I know some men tend to get caught up in a pretty face. Oh, she looks cute, so I really like her. So they ignore the things that they should pay attention to. And then a year later, they're complaining about the same thing that they saw a year before. So I'm going to do a brief summary again. The title of this post is The Right Man for the Wrong Woman. And this is referring to the right man in the sense that you're ready for a relationship, marriage, anything. But the person you're with is the wrong woman because at this time, she isn't ready for the things you're ready for. And I listed 4 women that might fall into this category and that you should look out for it. Forget the pretty face and look out for these 4 signs. First of all, I listed the damaged woman who might have trauma from her youth, childhood, something, but she needs to change, she needs to heal, and that needs to come from within. Do not try to change a person. Number 2, I listed the lady that's still not over her ex. So emotionally, she's still there. So don't try to outdo whatever her ex did for her, thinking you would win. She's going to just, you're going to find out you're just a distraction. Then the third woman I listed was the lady with trust issues. So no matter how much you reassure her, her trust has been broken in the past, so she's not ready to just trust again without some sort of therapy or healing. And the last lady I listed is the one that's emotionally unavailable. It's going to drain you emotionally as well. So those are the 4 women to look out for if you're the right man, ready for a relationship and all that. If you haven't signed up yet, sign up on our platform. If you're still single or if you have a friend that's single, then send this post to them, let them sign up on the platform. Don't be stingy.